Hey guys, what's up? So, kamusta kayo? Hope you guys are doing good. It's been almost 2 days since we lost a legend in Kobe Bryant, and it's still heartbreaking. For those that who really knew me well, they know that I'm a die-hard Kobe Bryant fan, and it's really heartbreaking for me, to find out the news about Kobe yesterday. Really, I'm still in utter disbelief, hoping it's not true, hoping it's all just a bad dream that we can just wake up and Kobe's still alive with us, together with Gigi and everyone that was involved in that tragic accident. But it is true. Kobe's no longer with us, and it's really heartbreaking. I found out the news yesterday around 4 a.m. when my brother called me and he said na, "Uy, patay na si Kobe." And I was like, parang, ano ba, nagbibiro ka ba o ano? And he told me to check my Facebook, and I saw the news. And di na ako nakatulog nun. Gulat ako. And throughout the day yesterday, I was checking social media, hoping that, the Mamba will, somehow a miracle na buhay siya and everything like that, Kasi, like what he always does in the clutch, he always pulls through. In the dying seconds, he pulls up a jumper and hits the game winner. I was hoping that he could do one more of those things yesterday. Pero wala. Wala na talaga si Kobe, and it's really heartbreaking for us as fans, as followers of Kobe Bryant, to actually lose someone that we always looked up to. And for Kobe for Kobe in that moment, together with Gigi, you can just imagine the pain that's going through Kobe. Kasi knowing that he cannot do anything as the chopper was going on, that was really heartbreaking for Kobe. I bet that is heartbreaking for Kobe. But I know that they're in a better place right now. I know that they're in heaven. Kobe, man, you've changed so many lives. You've inspired so many people. Just imagine what's going to the mind and the heart of Vanessa right now and the whole family. Prayers goes out to the whole Bryant family, Vanessa, and the father, mother, and sister of Kobe, Bean Bryant, and to all the families that were involved in the accident. Prayers goes out to you guys, and I can just talk about Kobe on and on and on. Pero the legacy of Kobe Bryant will never be forgotten. Just some kwento about how Kobe inspired me and everything. I was in grade 4, 5, I think. Basta I started playing basketball after I watched Michael Jordan hit the game-winning shot against Utah Jazz. The pull-up jumper and the free throw where Jordan hanged like that. So, that was the first NBA basketball game that I could recall in my mind. And after that, yun na yung natapos na yung era ni Jordan, and then that's when the Kobe Bryant era started, na nagsimula na si Kobe. I was in grade 4, grade 5 when internet started. The whole internet thing. Yung medyo naging ako, hooked into internet. Pero I think it started way earlier pa. Pero yung time na natuto ako. The only website I knew was NBA.com kasi laging kino-commercial sa TV. So, my tita would always bring me to the internet lab in LaSalle, in the library. Kasi doon lang may internet. And I would always go to NBA.com, and I would always look and watch highlights about Kobe, highlights about Kobe's game, highlights about the Lakers. And Kobe made me a huge fan of the Lakers. He the loyalty that he has shown to the organization. Man, 20 years in one franchise, that is something big. And to actually just watch him play is mind-blowing. I remember yung first championship nila, the very famous lob pass to Shaq against Portland. Yun yung conference finals, but then the finals was against Indiana Pacers. Yun yung mas sa akin mas talagang grabe yun. Yung moment that Shaq fouled out Kobe took over the game and won the game. Wow, that was amazing. That was something else. That was something really, really amazing to witness. Grabe yun. Tapos, the second championship was against uh, Philadelphia. Was against Allen Iverson. Yun naman, grabe din. Kobe showed that how unstoppable he is. Grabe, sobrang lupit nung ginawa niya. He really showed this craft during that time. It was more of really Kobe dominating that game. Kasi si Shaq was really a very big center nun. Hindi siya kayang pigilan ni Dikembe. Pero Aaron McKee was guarding him. Doug Christie, Doug Christie I think was in Philadelphia that time. Yeah. Tapos, yung next nila was against New Jersey Nets. That was composed of Jason Kidd, Kurt Kittles, Keith Van Horn, if I'm not mistaken, Kenyon Martin. Yun yung New Jersey na nakalaban nila. Grabe naman yun. Kobe talaga showed that he is unstoppable. Attacking the rack, pulling up, taking 3-point shots. That's how good Kobe is. And after nga nung season na yun, that's yung, I think the next season was the Dream Team Lakers. Wherein Karl Malone and Gary Payton joined the Lakers. Pero yun nga, hindi sila sinuwerte against Detroit Pistons. And yun na, doon na nagkawatak-watak si Lakers and everything. And doon ko mas na-admire si Kobe through the losing seasons of the Lakers. Kasi he really showed his mentality, the Mamba mentality. That's where you saw it. He kept on pushing through. He kept on demanding more from himself. He kept on demanding more from his teammates kasi he wanted to bring the Lakers where they should be. Because he knew that they were good, they knew that they were great, but he had to push the whole team. Diba? Grabe yun. So, throughout those losing times, I saw how hard he pushed himself, how hard he played, how hard he gave his heart out to the love of the game. And that is who Kobe is, and that is how people saw him. And then yun nga, the playoffs against Phoenix Suns, the game 4 overtime shot, the game tying shot to push it to overtime, and the overtime game winning shot by Kobe, wherein he pulled his jersey and he shouted, "Woo!" Grabe yun, kasi it really showed that it was all heart, pure heart. What he was doing was pure heart. That was the love of the game when he hit that game-winning shot. So nga, things started, na nabago na. And then Pau Gasol came in when the turnaround season na 2008. But that was when they lost against Boston Celtics. It was really heartbreaking kasi that was the MVP season of Kobe Bryant. Pero natalo sila sa Boston. Then the next year, against Orlando Magic, that's 2009. That was supposed to be the Kobe versus LeBron, pero nasilat si LeBron kay Dwight Howard together with the Orlando Magic, and medyo naging madali yung championship na yun ng Lakers against Orlando Magic. And after that, it was the Boston Celtics na ulit. It was a rematch na hinahantay ng lahat. And Kobe really stepped up in Game 7. He wasn't really hitting all his shots, pero he did what he could to influence the game, to impact the game. From the crucial free throws, the rebounds, the assists, finding the right guy, defending Ray Allen, Rajon Rondo, Paul Pierce, yung mga binabantayan niya ng time na grabe. And that championship was so amazing. Like, I think I saw one of his interview when he said that one of the most memorable championships pa rin nga is yung when he defeated Boston Celtics. And much love to Kobe Bryant. I remember right before he hindi pa pala yun. I remember also the games prior to that, yung 62 points against Dallas Mavericks. That was something else. Kasi for me, for a player to outscore the entire team, yung kabilang team, that was something amazing. Tapos yung 81 points, man, that was history being written in front of most of us, Kasi 81 points, I don't know who can do that. Only Kobe can do that. And yun nga, after nung 2010 season, after the championship, medyo doon ulit nagsimula yung medyo downhill ng Lakers. Natalo sila sa playoffs against, I think, hindi ko tanda yung sequence, but it was against Dallas and against OKC. Yun na, medyo doon na nag-start mag-dwindle ang Lakers. Tapos yun nga, before he tore his Achilles, yung Achilles injury niya, I was watching one of his games. It was against Toronto Raptors. Grabe yung ginawa niya doon, where he really pushed the game to overtime kasi he took 3 consecutive 3-point shots. He made all 3 consecutive 3-point shots in the fourth quarter. Grabe yun. Doon mo nakita talaga na Kobe clutch Mamba. Grabe yun. Grabe yung mga tira niya na yun. And grabe. Of all the games that pinakilig niya tayo sa mga tira niya, pinahiyaw niya tayo sa mga tira niya, hindi natin makakalimutan yun. And how he has, really been a big part of our lives. And meron pa dyan yung ano niya, I remember that game naman when he tore his Achilles, and watching the interview, naiyak ako noon kasi he was crying, he was in tears, he was teary-eyed, not because of the pain of the injury, but because he cannot play the game anymore. That's how much he loved his craft. That's how much he demanded of himself when it comes to basketball and what he's doing. Grabe yan, he was so teary-eyed kasi he was pushing so hard to make sure that the Lakers make the playoffs. And the Lakers did make the playoffs that season. They were the 8th seed. They were against San Antonio Spurs. Kaso unfortunately, they lost to the San Antonio Spurs kasi nga it was Dwight Howard and an injury-riddled Steve Nash that time. So, pero you saw how Kobe pushed the entire Lakers, how he was demanding so much from his teammates because he knew na kaya natin to, and there's so much more to you that you can do na hindi mo alam. There's so much untapped potential on you that you have to, you have to push yourself, you have to put the work, you have to put the dedication to it to actually win the championship. If you want to be a champion, you have to do this, because that is how he demanded of himself, diba? If you wanted to be a champion like me, you have to do the same things that I've done. Yun yung kay Kobe. Kaya niya, he always pushed himself. Sabi niya, if I want to be a champion, I have to do this. Then I have to push myself beyond this. That's who Kobe is, eh. And yun nga, after the injury, the Achilles injury, I watched yung documentary niya, yung Muse. Grabe yung pinagdaanan niya. Grabe yung mga ginawa niya, the therapy, the treatment, and everything. Grabe. And you really admire the person for what he has been through, what he has done, and what he continued to do. Diba? So, yun nga, after the Achilles injury, bumalik siya. He played for a few more seasons. He surpassed Michael Jordan. And I remember din yung isang game niya where he dislocated his finger. He was going for a loose ball. Nasa dislocate yung finger niya. Yung ibang players nga, sabi, what separates Mamba from all the other players is the other players would, immediately go out, locker room, pahinga, hindi nalalaro kasi dislocate yung finger. Pero kay Kobe, he went to his trainer, Gary Vitti, and asked him to, pop it back up. Hilahin mo lang. Game na ulit ako. Hinila lang, tapos bumalik siya. Hindi siya nagpa-sub out, hindi siya nagpapat. Pumasok siya ulit sa court, and he continued playing. That's how much he loved the game of basketball, and that's how much passion he has for the game, And I really admire him for that. And yun nga, up to the last game, the 60-point game, although yung shot percentage na doon was really, sobrang daming shots taken ni Kobe na. Pero, that's the will and the character of Kobe. Akala mo ba madaling tumira ng ganun kadaming tira? Nakakapagod yun. Pero, to put the team on his shoulders to win the game for his last game in Staples Center, the last game in his career, that is something amazing to witness. And I really, still, di pa rin makapaniwala. It's very surreal pa rin talaga for me na he's really gone in a very tragic way. It's one thing to deal with his retirement kasi, you can still follow him in his social media and what he's doing in the community. You can still see that Kobe's there, continually inspiring people, continually touching lives of those who are, getting to know him. May mga guesting siya sa mga shows. You still, you still see him every now and then in the TV. Pero for the point na he's gone. That's it. That's it. That's the last time we'll see of him. The chapter of the Mambas ended. Man, it's really still, it's really heartbreaking. And to all the Kobe fans out there, man, I feel for you. I know what you're going through. Pareho tayo nararamdaman, Much love to our idol, Kobe Bryant. And, it's really just tragic how he left us. Such an instant. And, sakit talaga. And Kobe Bean Bryant, I know you're up there in heaven looking down at us, telling us to keep the Mamba mentality, keep pushing, keep doing what we do, demand more of ourselves, love the hate, and just keep on dreaming. When things are, when we're so tired, that's when we actually need to push more of ourselves, push more, just give it our all. Thank you for all the 4 a.m.s that you woke up and did the work, put the work. All of those 4 a.m.s, man, that thrilled us in every game winning shot, every championships that you've won, every game that you've won for us. Thank you, Kobe, for influencing your community and influencing people like me, to just be a better version of ourselves. We thank you, Kobe. We love you. We will surely miss you, and we'll never forget you, Kobe. Mamba out.